What is not that serious but can still ruin your day? My dryer not drying my clothes all the way before work in the winter. Ooh, good one. This upset me to read. Over here dryers are very uncommon and most of us dry our clothes out in a line or indoors with the drying rack. During summer you can get stuff dry within the same day. But during winter, you have to strategically do your laundry 2 to 3 days before you want to use a specific clothing item. Sometimes even finishing it off by putting your clothes on top of radiators. Most work with warm water so it is not a fire hazard. And it may still be a bit damp by then. It is so frustrating. I grew up in a place with heavy snowfalls during the winter, by the way. When you hit any part of your body on an inanimate object, God, I just get so mad at the object myself. 100% like bang my head on the cabinet door and I am immediately ready to burn my house down and commit cabinet genocide for about 4 seconds. I hit my elbow on the door frame while wearing my jacket and was so mad at the door frame for being there, haha. Hey, when you get in, let me know. We need to talk. Those two. One variation for work and the other for personal, are the worst. There's no context, no stated reason for needing to talk. Only dread. I hate that. Or when I get a meeting notice from a higher-up with no explanation why. I always go right to OMG I'm getting fired. I have been there 11 years and freak out every time. Trick is to respond, yes, we certainly do, then both can dread the conversation to come. Edit. On a different note, 3K upvotes is not that serious but it made my whole day. I usually ask what's the topic, is there anything I need to prepare? Most of the time this gets me enough info that I know I don't need to worry. Bonus points for asking am I in trouble, them saying no and then you get in trouble. Everyone knows this and yet people still do it to others. Drives me up the wall. Like, grow up, stop leaving people in this atmosphere of dread. Hey, when you have a second I need to give you chronic anxiety. I hate it when my manager tells me, when you get back from lunch, find me, I need to talk to you. So during my entire lunch I'm so anxious I'm shaking. And then when I get back, they just say, oh I needed you to do thing and then this other thing. Seriously, I thought I was in trouble for some stupid reason. Not finishing a good dream. This needs more attention lol, especially for special dreams. If I'm really enjoying a dream and I wake up, I can tell myself I want to finish the dream then start dreaming exactly from where I previously ended. Random minor mood swing, forgetting what you remember and then remembering what you forgot. These mood swings where you can't even really put your finger on why you feel that way. Like everything is okay or there's just a minor mishap but your body is like, nope, we're not in a good mood and it stays that way. When you've already left the house for the day and realize you are wearing undies that give you a wedgie. And then forgetting to toss them, washing them, and wearing them over and over again. Yep, I can see it happening, definitely not speaking from experience. Or the undies with a hole in, that you keep meaning to throw in the bin but forget every time. Just wear thongs. That way the wedgie is a feature, not a bug. Fucked up dreams. I get into a serious funk maybe once every other month because of some vivid abomination I dreamt of, often involving something that bothers me IRL. They ruin your day because you wake up shaky and can't stop thinking about it all day. Then you are scared to go to sleep the next night. Also when I have bad dreams I wake up extra early so on top of it I'm tired. I occasionally have these emotionally crippling dreams like one of the last ones where all my social fears were confirmed by multiple friends in dream and they honestly leave me so messed up. For hours or even the entire day. Thinking that a go lid on your coffee is properly secured when it is not. Yes, this has happened too many times. Coffee down your front. Day ruined and no coffee. You ever been craving something and postpone it for a certain day? And then when it is that day something happens and you don't get to eat that. Day ruined. Made the steak one night, I had half then put the other half away for the next day. I got home, after craving it and thinking about it all day. Opened then fridge and my roommate had eaten it. It broke me. Or when on that day you just don't feel like having it anymore for some reason. Even worse when you finally cave into the craving and it ends up tasting like crap that day. Changes in plans really fuck with me when it comes to food. IDK why that is. Not having enough time to get ready and having to go out in something you're slightly uncomfortable in. Very true. And then you tell yourself, it doesn't matter. No one will notice, but you're still not able to have a good day. The equivalent of this for me is not having time to wash my hair. Feel icky and oily. For me, it is that moment you drop a spoon or something, physics breaks, and it just bounces off every single surface on it is way down, making as much noise as a spoon-like object could possibly make. It just feels like it takes forever to finally stop moving. I dunno, drives me batshit. We have these 4x4 metal square buckets at work, and when those things touch the floor it makes me go all Venom in Spider-Man 3. Or you drop something and it magically bounces, rolls like 40 feet away and ends up hidden underneath something like a bed that's hard to get at. This but with some sauce on it, so it splashes the sauce over every surface imaginable. When this happens I let out a roar like some ancient animal, accidentally biting the inside of your cheek hard when chewing your food. For some reason when that happens to me it repeats itself about 3 times shortly after. It is like a small electrical jolt that makes my jaw suddenly snap shut on that cheek even though I was trying so hard to avoid it. So painful. Ugh, the ones where you actually feel a kind of crunch, right? Then it slowly turns into a mouth ulcer. So not just your day ruined, but at least the next 3 to 10 days if it won't heal. Edit. Wow, my highest ever upvoted comment and it is about pain. Thanks for the upvotes everyone. Edit, and an award to boot. Sweet. Continue this thread greater than. That crunched sound. Grimace. Wet socks. TSEEU, and raise you wet jeans. Continue this thread greater than. Makes my feet itchy. AAAAAAHHH. Continue this thread greater than. Putting clean ones on. Going to brush your teeth and stepping on the one wet patch in the bathroom. God asterisk damn it. Asterisk. Having to get gas before work. There's no better way of screwing yourself over than driving past a station after work and saying, I'll do it in the morning. The worst part is that you knew you needed gas the night before, but thought, I'll just get it in the morning. But overnight you forgot about it and then realize once you're in the car again, dropping something or getting your earbuds caught on something and yanked out of your ear. Edit. I've had AirPods for the last few months. The memories persist. Or your belt loop stuck on a door handle as you're passing by with your arms full. Team so happy Bluetooth earbuds exist now. Continue this thread greater than. The primal rage I feel when this happens. Getting in the most comfy position in my bed but the sudden urge to pee arises. Or you forget to brush your teeth. Continue this thread greater than. That's a true one. I have this whole internal dialogue like, I must respect my bladder. I don't want AUT. Get your ass up, Neo. Oh. Tears of joy. P. It's hot. You're thirsty, but your nose is stuffed. T. No, this isn't true for all people. But I know I'm not the only one. When someone takes my parking spot at work, it's not a big deal at all. But whenever it happens I feel like my day will suck. I'm one of IIRC 17 people who has a reserved spot where I work. It doesn't bother me at all if, for some reason, someone else parks in it. But some of the managers will absolutely lose their shit and start screaming if someone does so to them. I don't get it, but I think your comment has helped me understand at least a tiny bit. Being excited and extremely happy about something and then telling somebody, only to be met with either a disappointing reaction or even being told that what you're excited about is childish, silly, not interesting. Happened way too often to me, so I don't share many things with others anymore. Or similarly, you're in a good mood for once. You feel surprisingly positive, and then you just talk to a stranger like normal and they're rude as hell to you. My husband always tries to temper my enthusiasm and God, it annoys me. Every time I get excited about something, work project, profit hikes, planning for a new house, he always has to come in with a worst case scenario so I'm not getting my hopes up too high, only to be let down later. I know he's got good intentions, But holy shit dude. Let me be excited about something for a few days. I've been let down before. It is not the end of the world. If I get burnt out on my project, or if my sales fall, or if we can't get that house in 2021, then I'm going to bed disappointed no matter how much pessimism I sink into. At least let me feel hopeful and optimistic for a few months. Continue this thread. Greater than. My mom, every time, loves peeing on my parade for some reason. Nothing worse than being excited and being told to calm down or that you're too loud. Especially considering I'm a very quiet person anyway. So fucking true. I have problems being enthusiastic about things just because of this LMAO. Like and subscribe for more Reddit content. Watch the next video at the top of your screen.